it's not only spot fixing on the ground, but it is the fixing of the constitution by the board members, the working committee of the BCCI, which actually allowed Mr. N. Srinivasan to actually hold financial interest as an administrator in 2008 when they fixed the constitution by an amendment, so-called amendment. They also fixed the constitution when for winning an election you only need a simple majority of 50%, but for throwing a person out you need a 75%, 3/4 majority. Shocking. You also fix not only this, you also then go ahead and fix the government, because none of the sports ministry doesn't want to have a say on this issue, despite the colossal waste of public money, despite the fact that you have a sports ministry, I don't know for what purpose, if they can't step in now, and despite the fact that Rajiv Shukla and Arun Jaitley ran not to the sports minister when we are talking about sports and a game of sports like cricket, but they run to a former counsel of BCCI who's today a law minister, Mr. Sibal, who more than willingly says we will have an independent law, not referring it to the sports bill redrafting committee of which I am also a member, and saying that please incorporate provisions of betting and fixing in your sports bill, because just for one reason, because they want to keep BCCI out of the ambit of RTI and do not want player participation in BCCI, and also do not want independent election commission and code of ethics to come in play. And also finally, they are so brazen about the entire issue that they say that probably one day we can also fix the people of India and the people because of whom they generate the revenues. God forbid Mr. Srinivasan and all his people in the BCCI, that day will not come. No, but and one more point. It's Mr. Jaitley who and Mr. Rajiv Shukla and the likes in the board who thoroughly stand exposed today simply because they haven't even uttered a word. In the parliament, they disrupt the parliament at the public exchequer's money, do not allow parliament to take function when Bansal's nephew is arrested. What was Mr. Bansal's fault? Can Mr. Jaitley tell us? Why is it that the same principle is not being adopted when it comes to Mr. Srinivasan just because he wants to be the next president? I mean, where is the national interest? Where is the ethical interest? Where is the interest of the game of cricket?
No, the question is very simple. The question is tonight, all the politicians should be clearly aware of the sentiments of the people. Now, the other absurdity here is, I'm going to come to you, Gulu, sorry to come to you last, that the report prepared by this so-called probe panel will eventually be submitted to the BCCI headed by Mr. Srinivasan. So this is a world record in... No,
Arnab, no. It will not be submitted to Mr. Srinivasan.
It will be submitted to the disciplinary committee.
It will be submitted to the disciplinary committee.
Okay, so is the disciplinary committee... No, 1 second.
Srinivasan is not in the disciplinary committee.
So 1 minute. Yes, 1 second. What's the point, Gulu, you're making? Gulu's making a point. Gulu.
To the best of my information, Mr. Srinivasan, as the president, is a member of the 3-member disciplinary committee.
No, he is not. He is not a member of the disciplinary committee. Sorry.
No, 1 second. Mr. Ranjit Kumar, even if Mr. Srinivasan were to dissociate himself, please do not expect the people of this country not to believe that there is an umbilical cord that links the disciplinary committee to the BCCI. The disciplinary committee is the disciplinary committee of the BCCI. No, 1 minute.
It's not
Mr. Ranjit Kumar.
Don't impute motives to the disciplinary committee.
No, I'm not. Please, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, your constant attempts to put me on the back foot will not work. Because if you do, then I will put some hard facts to your disposal.
I'm only saying.
I will put some hard. I know.
Why do you think the 3 members?
Okay, I'll ask 7 questions now.
The 3-member committee of the disciplinary committee.
Okay, now let me ask you 7 questions. Since your attempt tonight is to put me on the back foot, let me ask you 7 questions. May I please begin? May I begin? May I ask you 7 questions?
Yeah, please.
Okay, you asked for it.
Please.
Question number 1, is Gurunath an enthusiast?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, good. Second question: is he the team? Was he the team principal or not?
Well, that is what you are trying to show me from that email.
No, or the Twitter profile. Third, is he the team owner? Was he the team owner?
He could be.
He could be. He's given an interview saying, "I enjoy being the team owner and it's great because we won." And
therefore I'm
Rajiv
saying
Shukla
he
sent
could
him a
be-
mail as a team.
he
No,
could be.
question
I'm
number
not
4.
seeing all
You
the
asked for it.
interviews.
No, you asked. You were trying to put me on the back foot. Question number 4. Question number 4. Did his IPL accreditation designate him as the team
Tell
owner?
me.
Yes or no?
The card that is being shown
Yeah.
is that he has access to every area other than the dressing room.
Okay, last question.
That is what has
No,
come in
what's
the
it? What's it?
newspaper.
He says the honorary member, right? Are honorary members allowed in the team dugout? Are they, Kishore Bhimani, are honorary members allowed in the team
He may
dugout?
not-
No, they are not allowed.
That's the point.
know
And
that
may I
part.
just respond
Yeah, that's
to
the point. Yes, Mr.
Kumar
Bhimani.
on one point. If Mr. Ajit Kumar says he may be an owner, I think this is a very serious utterance, because if he is an owner, then Mr. Srinivasan is a liar, because he has said he is not an owner. So that is a very important issue. Mr. Srinivasan said he is an enthusiast.
But I
He's
don't
not
know
an
the
owner.
shareholding.
And if he is an owner,
Why are you putting? I do not know what is the shareholding,
Sir,
who is the ownership, what is the company owning.
I'm
what
just
is the
quoting
company
you, Mr.
structure.
Rajit Kumar. You said that he may be an owner.
Companies and companies and companies. A chartered accountant, yeah, he could be. I am saying
The
so.
little
he could
card
be.
he has
But I
says
do not know. I can't vouch for it.
owner.
I can't vouch for it. I
That
can't
little
vouch
card
for
he
it. I
has
said he
says
could be. He may be.
OWNER owner.
No, what is Rajiv
Yeah,
Shukla?
so that's all right.
Well, if
so
he
therefore
is,
you are saying,
if he is,
you are
What is
saying that he
Rajiv
an owner.
Shukla's? No, what? Come on, Mr. Ranjit Kumar. You're trying very hard, but as I said, you're defending the indefensible. You're backing the unbackable. You know it tonight. You know it, Mr. Ranjit. There are no facts, and I'm sorry, but this is a very sad joke.
No, I said
this is
that
a very
Mr.
sad
Srinivasan
joke.
out of propriety
where
and
is-
morality should step down pending the inquiry.
Wait, there's
I
no-
said that to
no,
you
Gulu-
just now also.
Gulu, does the
that
propriety?
Mr. Srinivasan,
No,
as
no.
a matter of propriety and morality, should step down pending the inquiry. I
Gulu,
said
does
so.
the propriety argument matter to Srinivasan anymore, in your view?
You're asking me, Arnab?
Yeah, Gulu.
Yeah, well, you know, it's reached a point of no return now, and this constant hair splitting over the last 24 hours about whether Gurunath is or is not a team owner, when you have incontrovertible proof that he is becoming a bit ridiculous now, because, you know, we can keep on showing documents and letters and emails, but if the other side is going to stonewall, then it's just going to become an endless, debate. I mean, it's all the proof is out there, and as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing more to prove. It's just hard proof.
No, but we must ask the questions. And the question to Dilip Doshi is this. Dilip Doshi, you started out by saying BCCI has done good work and all that. But I believe, Mr. Doshi, that justice must be done to all. Justice must not be done selectively.
Let me clarify to you. I think you... No, let me clarify to you. I heard Bishan say a few things, and I just felt sad that I know that it's a very easy thing to be critical of BCCI, and I'm not saying that they don't have to introspect and they don't have to improve. That's another story. What we are looking at is BCCI have also done a lot of good to the game and to a lot of the players in the country, and we cannot take that away. And I do believe that it's a very easy punching bag, and there's nothing wrong with it because cricket is an extremely popular sport.
No, where is the punching bag argument? No, Mr. Doshi.
Mr.
Doshi.
People like CEOs.
No, Mr. Doshi, this punching bag
I'll tell you
argument.
why. Because
why would you?
Anab, let me say.
Why would you say punch? One second, Mr. Doshi, you see punching
Tell
bag
me.
is one argument. I say, why do you expect the
Yeah.
people of this country to treat the BCCI with kid gloves when it is in the middle of the biggest scam, betraying the feelings of the people of this country? I'm asking you tonight, Mr. Doshi, the same BCCI 7 days back,
Yeah,
7 days back wanted to take...
Are you talking about fixing, or are you talking about, what are we talking about?
I am obviously talking about fixing and spot fixing and the present controversy. I'm not here to stand in judgment of 100 years of what the BCCI has done.
So
I'm
then
talking about the present context.
Let me come to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so then let me explain to you. Do you think that BCCI or anybody can be a police to every individual and stop the mentality? I was trying to say to you that the rotting mentality is in the fabric of the society today, and cricket is only a reflection of what is happening. And
So-
if you don't want to accept that, let me tell you that. Let me give you an example.
Mr. Doshi, by extension, am I to conclude that you genuinely believe that Indian society let's get Gulu into this. Gulu,
Yeah.
the argument seems to be indicate
Yeah.
that Indian society,
Yeah, I want to.
Indian society, the corrupt, no, the corrupt
first.
Indian society. This is
No.
corrupt Indian society made Gurunath Mayappan corrupt.
No.
No, one
Don't
second.
put words in. Let me explain to you. No. I'm explaining something different. And please try to understand my point of view. I know what's going on. I cannot be a party to what is being discussed. I'll tell you simply why. Because I do not know all the facts the way you are mentioning. I'm only seeing what I have seen for years. That I give you a small example of young kids are going to the camps and the parents are bringing them in so that they can be very well paid and they become cricketers. If cricket is going to be approached like business from the grassroots level, you will have these issues. Cricket has to be played as a sport, as a passion, as a platform where you win to bring your talent and you win to win laurels for your teams or your country.
Mr.
Yeah,
Manzik, I want to get Gulu. Let's get Gulu.
That's what is to be taught.
Gulu.
Yeah, excuse me, Arnab. First of all, I would like to pay tribute to Mr. Bishan Singh Bedi, who has been a consistent critic of the IPL and who has, right from 2008, stuck to a principled stand that IPL is rotten to the core.